Alex Grinch says that they're a little thin in the secondary. We're going to talk about it, and all that's coming up after the bumper.
What do you mean you don't subscribe to my son's YouTube channel?
Mama, no!
Just snap the damn ball, RJ.
What's up, kid folk? It's RJ Young. I am not on a step mill. Consider hitting the like and subscribe button because I upload a video every single day. It's always OU related, college football related, sports related. We have a good time today. We're going to talk about why Alex Grinch says they are very thin in the secondary. And I got some opinions about this, but let's make sure that this quote is correct and read aloud for all, so that there's no misinterpretation here about what was said by Alex Grinch. Quote, "We're very, very thin in the secondary, which is alarming just from a depth standpoint. There's some young guys coming into the fold we're going to have to plug in, and I'll probably echo that maybe across the thing. We're probably a little bit more thin than we should be at Oklahoma." Now, he goes on to say, now, spring ball means that all these guys should be getting a lot of reps. You should be getting as many reps as possible because there just aren't that many bodies, and we got more time to give you more reps, so go get more reps. So that's the silver lining here is guys that might necessarily not get those reps, like, say, a Levi Draper or a John Michael Terry, should be stepping up and go get them. Brian Asamoah, Nick Bonito. We can keep going here about guys that you don't really hear a whole lot about, but you know are very much there, very much on the roster. But to say they're across the secondary at corner and at safety, I'm going, all right, let's just count it up. Jordan Parker's out. We got that. Robert Barnes out. We got that. Chance Sylvie's coming back. Okay. Got him. Patrick Fields is out there. Bookie. No. All right. So I get where he's coming from, right? Trey Brown, Trey Norwood, he's out there. Parnell Motley is out there. Miguel Edwards is out there. But you're also relying on guys like Jeremiah Cradell, Woody Washington, Jaden Davis to come in and bolster the ranks. And I understand that he would love to have more depth at those positions to create more competition. Because this is one of the things that every coordinator, every coach will tell you. I am better when I have more bodies, when I have talented bodies to just crash against each other and create a cauldron of competition where the best player will rise and we'll all be better for it because, well, each one of the players playing against them is better than the caliber player that maybe was playing, say, last year or the year before. So that thinking fits. But on the other hand, I'm looking at this and I'm going, you lost two defensive back recruits, Jalen Huff, Darian Green-Warren. Darian Green-Warren, I still think is going to be a really good college football player. And the news of Miles Slusher taking an unofficial to Alabama. He's being recruited by Carl Scott, who's the cornerbacks coach there. They know what I know, which is that he could play safety, he could play nickel, he could play corner. He fits for that star position that they have out there. Sal Sunseri has picked up in helping the recruiting of Miles Slusher. And the dude, he's got offers from... It's kind of embarrassing to look at what his offers are because I get that he ain't going to get one from Oklahoma. Well, he still might get one from Oklahoma. Let's not say that. But at this point, would he really be that interested? Because we're talking about a 6'1", 181-pound safety who is one of the top safeties in the 2020 class. He's got offers from Arkansas, Georgia Tech, LSU, Michigan, Missouri, Oklahoma State, Oregon, TCU, Texas A&M. He is one of the most versatile defensive backs in the class. Now, I understand that the 2020 kids can't help you right now in spring ball today. That I get, right? So that's not what I'm saying. So don't say that that's what I'm saying. What I want you to take away from this is that there are players out there to go get. And that there are players to build around. So whether or not you think you're thin, and who knows better than Alex Grinch whether or not he's thin, I'm saying that there's talent to help bolster the ranks, and Woody Washington and Jaden Davis and Jeremiah Cradell are examples of those, right? Those dudes are going to come in and help you. Ty DeArmond, he's going to come in and help you. But we're all going to be looking at this going, is it because you don't have the bodies or because they're not very good? And if they're not very good, development. That's what spring ball is for. That's what you get these 15 practices for. However, I also wanted to make this video, do this particular show, to say it's spring ball. And I understand that putting very, very thin in a headline, like everybody else, is going to make you just feel bad. You're going to be like, wait a second, what do you mean we're thin? Why are you alarmed by this? Why did you have to tell me this? That's kind of what I think. It's like, hey man, it's spring ball. Nobody's more upset about it than you are, and you're not going to be the same team even in May that you are today in March or April. It's just not possible because you're going to get more bodies. You're going to get more guys on campus. They're going to develop. They're going to get more time to get acclimated to what it is to be a college football player if they're early enrollees and the true freshmen when they come in. And you have older guys that have a year under their belt and they get to study a little bit more. They get to watch more film. It's not necessarily the big deal that I think that other people is. I don't think it's that big a deal. I think it's just a big deal for him from a depth standpoint of wanting to be able to run more things and be able to see what he has. And he's a guy that's chomping at the bit to try to get the defense back to good. All that to say, still Laurel's word, in a nutshell, I don't think this is really that big a deal. If he's saying this at preseason camp, then yeah, 3 alarm fire. But until then, doses.